Actually, methanol, comparatively with other fuel, the pollution is very less and it is indigenous. And third is cost effective. We have got ample storage of coal. The most important thing is the state transport and city bus service is facing losses because of the diesel prices. And now if the methanol price is 25 to 26 rupees per litre, as compared with diesel, there is a good saving.
Union Minister Nitin Gadkari flagged off buses using methanol blended fuel at Bengaluru's Vidhana Sauda. Bengaluru Metropolitan Transport Corporation, known as the BMTC, will operate some of its city buses using 15% methanol blended fuel or MD15 as part of a pilot project for 3 months.
Methanol economy in India started in September 2016 by an accidental meeting of myself with Dr. Surya Prakash, who is one of the, I would say, co-authors of the book written on methanol economy by Professor Ola. And he presented that book to me in 2016. When I read it from first page to the last page, I was convinced that if India or world at large has to think of decarbonizing the mobility sector, the energy sector, the answer lies in use of methanol as an alternate fuel.
On this occasion, a truck that runs on 100% methanol, known as M100, was also launched. After Geely's methanol-powered heavy truck launched in China, Ashok Leyland became the second in the world and the first in India to roll out this environment-friendly truck.
Today, this prototype which you are seeing, which represents a 100% methanol truck, not needing any drop of diesel, this is running on 100% methanol operations. The pollutions are on an average down by more than 50%. Cost operations are effective by 40%. And this is one of the best internal combustion engines that you can think of for a carbon neutral logistics sector.
We've been doing a long-term project with IISc, for example, on M100. And it made sense to say, rather than wait for M100 to mature, which will be in a couple of years, why can you not try blending in fuels, right? Because how much, even if you blend 15%, still helps you cut down that much of import from a crude perspective. So that was the motivation.
NITI Aayog's methanol program focuses on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, bringing down India's oil import bill, and converting coal reserves and municipal solid waste into methanol. The BMTC, NITI Aayog, Indian Oil Corporation, and Ashok Leyland are conducting the project together.
We are very open to try this new technology, so that I think in the long run, if we are very, very fruitful and positive, we may really adopt this, which is going to really cut my cost, because you see the current diesel fuel. I mean, every day it's a volatile market. Every day the rates keep changing. So that has been a huge burden on the road transport corporations, where my 60% of my cost, my revenue goes for fuel expenditure.
In this time, I should definitely congratulate Indian Oil. They have done a wonderful job. That is commendable job. They made one additive, because when you just mix methanol with diesel, it won't mix immediately. Miscibility is not there. So they made one agent which will do 4 jobs: miscibility, lubricity, cetane improver, as well as better burning.
Every day, over 2.5 lakh litres of diesel are consumed by city buses in Bengaluru. The BMTC's major spending is on fuel. Now, 15% of this methanol blended fuel promises in the reduction of at least 15% of the import of gasoline. While Indian Oil will be providing this blended fuel during the trial run, will this newfound source of energy be part of most petrol bunks, providing the necessary infrastructure for this project to succeed?
Methanol infrastructure is similar to the petrol infrastructure or diesel infrastructure. Of course, we will have to set up at what we call as the bunkers, and bunks what we call as underground methanol tanks, wherever we want to actually dispense. Like the petrol is dispensed using the underground petrol tanks. So it can be co-located with the existing petrol bunks, and the dispensing station is similar to what you have in the petrol, except compatible materials are used in that. We also have plans to provide methanol in a mobile as a retail through the mobile systems.
Methanol, when used as a standalone fuel or when blended with gasoline in vehicles, has a high octane rating, meaning engine performance can improve while reducing harmful emissions. However, is there a flip side to this alternate fuel?
Mostly, there's not been a lot of awareness around why methanol is being used, what is methanol, how safe it is. These are the questions that we usually get. The plus point to it is it can be easily stored and transported. So, you sort of reduce the cost.
According to the government, work is already on to use indigenous technology to set up coal to methanol plants in the country. All that's left is to hop on the bus for a trip into a clean, green future.